finals. It's a little bit of a stretch, but we've seen it happen.
And it all works out in the end.
And hopefully we can see Dex climb from loser's side back to grand finals and defend S.H.'s honor.
Definitely, Dex has won a lot of Flask. I have seen it. Can you explain to us what that means exactly? Well, I know, but definitely to
The Flask?
Yeah, the Flask. To those who don't understand what that means.
The Flask were actually a San Marcos prize. They actually did they had Flask as rewards alongside cash money.
Wow. Definitely lots to be gained here. If you are Victor and you claim the brass ring, Dex coming out with Captain Falcon, and what was Vetch is now Intern. Sorry about that. Again,
it's all good.
To those who are loyal fans of the subject.
This is what round is this? What round is it, Joe? Oh, this is losers final right here. All right. So whoever wins this will go on to face Vetch in grand final.
So face. Oh wow, that is definitely.
Oh, a little bit too low there for Dex. He meant to wall jump, I'm sure. Nice backer though. Cleans it up.
We can see it going directly even at this point. Both have amazing speed and amazing reach. So let's see how this falls out for both players. Dex and Intern definitely really laying into each other at this point. Trying to control the right edge. Now going to the left edge.
We're seeing Intern just hold back a little bit and let Captain Falcon be aggressive. And in that,
it cost him. It really did cost him. Now he's got frequent flying miles on that one. Definitely cost him.
He boxed himself into the corner and eats the knee to clean up the stock.
Dex definitely using Captain Falcon's high knowledge of martial arts and speed to his advantage. Also his own knowledge of the character to really keep Intern on bay here. He's really keeping him at bay.
Ooh. Went for a hard pickup on the reverse hit.
Haven't seen a lot of grapples, just a lot of heavy knots. And it's proven he is really proven that he can use Captain Falcon's speed and his ability to just really throw in those heavy, fast, damage-doing, polarizing moves that just can throw you off base and then send you off the edge of the ring there.
He's exerting a lot of patience now. He sees he's got 3 stocks to deal with, so he can just hang back a little bit. Just throw out aerials, try to get damage, make sure they're safe. He's doing, well, he did a very good job
keeping up the aggressiveness there. Dex, definitely. My God, that was definitely a very aggressive playthrough for Dex.
That was definitely a lot different than what we saw versus Vetch, where it was very back and forth. It's very one-sided for Dex right now. And these are 2 out of 3 sets, so this could be Intern's last game.
What's very interesting about both these characters as far as animation-wise, they have a lot of length to themselves. As much as you would see 2 lanky guys in the octagon or in the ring, having that same kind of ability to just reach out and touch each other with a lot of damage. And it can go either way. You can either hit them with a jab, for instance, or the best way of describing that, you know, a move that doesn't hit too much, but then again, it's so fast with that random ass elbow or knee. For both of them, they can just send you flying outside of the stage at any moment in time, depending on your damage. And it looks like Dex is really working on that advantage, keeping Samus, Zero Suit Samus, at a very high amount of damage.
The simple edge grab to take that stock there. Now we're seeing Intern with a slight lead. This is pretty much the stock though. If he gets knee or...
Wow.
Oh, almost got gimped there.
Beautiful dance outside there in the atmosphere. Beautiful. I love to see those exchanges when they're fighting, both of them.
And unfortunately run off and just SD, air dodge off stage. Now he's going to have to put in some serious work.
Something magical out of that Captain Falcon helmet there.
Okay, well, that's how it starts. Nesty for Nesty.
And might take a little bit more aggressiveness and timing.
And Intern is by no means a slouch, though. He's got great punishes, and Falcon being a perfect weight to get punished by a lot of the cast.
What I like about Dex is that he can work under pressure at the weirdest of times and pull shit out that you weren't expecting. It's amazing. Dex has that surprise factor, if you will, that X factor that you just can't count him out of any fight.
Yeah, there's definitely always those moments where Dex just completely brings it all out and does everything that he needs to do, and you're not going to do anything you want to do.
Exactly. And if he's determined to keep you in that box, he will keep you in that box, especially if he's marked.
Right now, this is a bit of a climb, but I've seen Dex pull some shit.
But we cannot count Intern out of this. Intern has definitely been keeping Dex at bay, as you can see, obviously, by the statistics at the bottom of your screen. You can obviously see
3 stocks to 1 right now, with Intern sitting at 75 and Falcon at 17 on his last stock.
Exactly. So you cannot count Intern out of any of this.
I don't think he had enough hits done there to connect that knee. Spot dodges and gets
you definitely see Dex's survival skill here, but it kind of makes you worry if this is something he can only pull out when he only has 2 or 1 stock left.
What we might see here is this go to game 3 and a switch to the Marth is very likely if he doesn't manage to hold this all the way back.
But you got to be impressed here. He's been keeping him at bay. This has been back and forth. It's just been it's just awesome. It's like almost like a scripted boxing match, if you will. Just back and forth, back and forth. Both of these guys have really been putting on a good show here.
He's getting down to the wire. Dex is on his last life here. Sitting at 109, he could get killed by a back air or forward air. Oh, goes for the drop
Dex
zone.
finally
down.
eating dirt with that one. Finally hearing the bell toll for Dex on that one. But definitely a good match.
We got the classic Marth, classic black Marth. An Intern. He feels the fear in his soul, knowing that Marth is a very powerful character in this game, and under the hands of Dex, even more so.
Dex is definitely known for his Marth, and don't forget about his Roy. Definitely there too, got a lot of Roy games. Anything with a sword, Dex is pretty much dangerous with.
I don't think I've ever seen him play Roy in tournament. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. I don't think I've seen that either. He's always been Marth.
One of these days, I'm sure he'll bust it out. He'll just be like, "No, I'm gonna play Roy today. See where that goes." He's probably gonna get like first still.
He puts in a lot of practice, a lot of work. I wish I knew what Intern does when he's off time. I have the benefit of knowing what Dex does because a friend of his, and I get to see him train when he's not in tournament. But I can definitely tell you that he puts in a lot of work, much like all these guys do. A lot of work and time, perfecting the skill, the speed, and the reaction, because you need to.
Yeah, and Dex being the TO of our series here, is definitely very what's the word? Invested in the game.
He wants to be champion. You can feel he wants to be champion. And in anything, it doesn't matter if it's this or anything else. If you have that hunger, if you have that drive, if you have that inspiration, you will be champion. And you got a lot of the guys feeling that too. So Dex has got to, he's got to run for his money here.
Yeah, this could be a potential upset if Intern manages to just box him out with those neutral bees, the laser. A nice fair, doesn't close it out though. Grab ledge. Gets up a little bit early. No ledge refresh.
Definitely fighting over position here, fighting over territory and territory gain. Samus, 0-2 Samus or Intern is definitely giving Dex a run for his money. Dex trying to regain ground here, does not make it.
Yeah.
He does grab the ledge and making Intern pay for it, and definitely sends him down. Spiked hard, looking into the abyss, but back up into the arena.
And we see him immediately go to ledge, just trying to be safe, holding this stock as long as possible. Nice up air string there, gets a good 57.
We were talking about before, Dex's Marth game, it's just tight, dude. It's like watching Sugar Ray or Mike Tyson in his prime. It is a very, very fast, very lethal, very dangerous game, and if you cannot predict him, then you better be on the defensive.
Yeah, his mix-up game is exceptional. He'll make you think he's going for a down tilt and all of a sudden get grabbed.
Exactly, it just throws different things at you at all times. But Intern definitely showing he can do the same thing. Definitely defending his ground here.
Sitting at 134, he's going to have to play an amazing stock to bring this back.
Definitely going to have to be defensive as well as have a strong reach back. He's going to have to reach out and touch Dex with something hard if he wants to send him flying.
This is the start. 30 uppers. Gets it. Oh, that might. No.
Dex.
Not quite enough.
Wait, Dex grabs the ledge, comes back, defending himself, but going to take a sail out, and Dex himself grabs some frequent flyer miles, and he's outside of the atmosphere there.
Ooh, almost.
And wow, what a return there. As soon as he comes back with a rebellious just slam to the outside there, again, we Intern showing him he's much more capable.
Now Intern's he seems to be playing a lot more defensive now. He's just trying to stay outside of Marth's range and throw out projectiles. Looking for an opening, and he's got it.
Definitely finding an opening. Intern is really good at finding an opening. But Dex just capitalizes when he can. So it's just a very back and forth match at this point.
Nice power shield there. Not quite fast enough to get the tipper though, that would have been sick.
Dex starting to show a dominant side here.
Okay, there you go.
Juggling. Oh, nope.
Oh, it gets caught.
Wow, I did not see that. I did not see that coming. Look out.
Ooh, and a nice reverse there to trick Intern and thinking he was too far into the stage to make it back.
If Intern can utilize that long chain, electronic chain that Samus can do, he might be able to pull this out of his ass.
Yeah, that move is very tricky because it sends you right behind Zero Suit, allowing for his
But no. Oh, taking a heavy hit to the head there, resulting in a knockout.
A nice tipper F tilt to finish off that stock. Good reads. Nice.
Dex not giving him time to breathe, not giving him time to think. But Intern's still showing that he's still got a little bit left in him. Just a little bit fight left to hold the stage, to hold the ground. Maybe he can pull it out. It is not over yet. It is not over yet. Dex is fighting hard and sends him flying to the outside atmosphere.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful downer to up smash onto the platform.
Definitely a very
great showing from these two players.
Very good show put on